Got a knock on my hip when I head out. You can't bleed on this block if you bail out. Out of state, I might ride on that Greyhound. I just crashed up the Honda and head out. Left the scene on the bin for my mental. All these Benjis, I'm focused on dead guys. I'm a king in this bitch, Sacramento. All my ops, I'm gon' turn them to dead guys. Drippin' red in the feet, get emotion. New stilettos on your feet, Range Rover. Take care of yourself, bend it over. Make a clap in this bitch, bands on it. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Now you can bring a friend along. I got some Vans for you, we gon' party all night long. We gon' dance cause the black car got no limit. I buy them all, baby, look at me, I heard mess. Ain't go y'all crazy, bottles and bottles. Just watch these bitches start buckling. That holy on cup, boy, these bitches be loving. If you ain't down to fuck, baby, you ain't sippin' nothing. She told me she classy, baby, why is you fuckin'? Ah shit, wait, what's her name, nigga? Look, it don't even matter, she for the game, nigga. Mood swings, all right to a lamb, nigga. Now you classic hood, nigga, with some bands, nigga. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. What's her name? Look, it don't even matter. She for the game, nigga. Mood swings, all right to a lamb, nigga. Now you classic hood, nigga, with some bands, nigga. Look, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Got a knock on my hip when I head out. You can't bleed on this block if you bail out. Out of state, I might ride on that Greyhound. I just crashed up the Honda and head out. Left the scene on the bin for my mental. All these Benjis, I'm focused on dead guys. I'm a king in this bitch, Sacramento. All my ops, I'm gon' turn them to dead guys. Drippin' red in the feet, get emotion. New stilettos on your feet, Range Rover. Take care of yourself, bend it over. Make a clap in this bitch, bands on it. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Now you can bring a friend along. I got some Benz for you, we gon' party all night long. We gon' dance cause the black car got no limit. I buy them all, baby, look me, I heard mess. Ain't go y'all crazy, Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, you ain't down to fuck, baby, you ain't sippin' nothing. She told me she classy, baby, why? Better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. I got some Benz for you, we gon' party all night long. We gon' dance cause the black car got no limit. I buy them all, baby, look me, I heard mess. Ain't go y'all crazy, Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, you ain't down to fuck, baby, you ain't sippin' nothing. She told me she classy, baby, why? Better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. I got some Benz for you, we gon' party all night long. We gon' dance cause the black car got no limit. I buy them all, baby, look me, I heard mess. Ain't go y'all crazy, Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, you ain't down to fuck, baby, you ain't sippin' nothing. She told me she classy, baby, why? Better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. I got some Benz for you, we gon' party all night long. We gon' dance cause the black car.
Man, there's really some crazy shit going on.
Ain't go y'all crazy, Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, you ain't down to fuck, baby, you ain't sippin' nothing. She told me she classy, baby, why? Move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket.
Man, I hate when that shit happens.
Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. I got some Benz for you, we gon' party all night long. We gon' dance cause the black car.
Man, there's really some crazy shit going on.
Ain't go y'all crazy, Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, you ain't
Damn, I hate when that shit happen. Man, there's really some crazy shit going on. Trying to get my shit together, man. Damn, I hate when that shit happen. Man, there's really some crazy shit going on. Trying to get my shit together, man. Damn, I hate when that shit happen. Man, there's really some crazy. Hold on, people. Shit. Let's see here. Okay, I didn't hear any echo right there. Are y'all hearing any echo? I need answers before I continue the live. Quite a bit to talk about today. Quite a bit to talk about. Just got to make sure I'm not echoing, man. Got to make sure we're not echoing over here. All right. All right, first, how y'all doing out there? Man, you know what I'm saying? We just chilling. About to bring y'all some news, updates. You know, we got Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia 2. That's coming from Devin's promotion. You know, Devin Haney's promotion. So this is reliable source that's saying this. It's not just random. And we'll get off into that in a minute. We will get off into that in a minute. All right, Richardson Hitchens. As you can see, Hitchens is weighing up whether signing for Zuffa could cost him the IBF belt. Now, these IBF, all these sanctioned bodies, they're starting to do this to fighters as punishment. They're starting to do this as punishment for the fighters that's fighting for them, that's holding their belt, for going over to Zuffa. And, Richardson Hitchens, he's probably going to end up moving up in weight. That's what I'm thinking he might be doing. They say he was sick. Oscar Duarte believes that he was scared, so he can see the fear in his eyes during the weigh-in. Talking about this possible weigh-in right here. Man, Richardson pulled out the day of the fight, which is something you cannot do. So Zuffa, Dana White, is looking to sign everyone. Every boxer that they feel like could be a championship star, a world champion.
Richard Hitchens.
That's what it is.
They let him know that he was sick, but they didn't really specify. And really what he thinks is that he got scared of the moment. That he was scared, and to his words, he didn't have the balls to be here tonight.
How surprised were you? You saw him at the weigh-in this morning. How surprised were you that he wasn't able to fight tonight?
Yeah, I surprised because this morning I see Richard Hitchens. I see good. But yesterday in the weigh-in, I see in your eyes ¿cómo se dice? Miedo?
Yeah, he said that he saw the fear in his eyes during the weigh-in, even though he looked good.
Yeah.
Saw the fear in his eyes.
No doubt.
Saw the fear in his eyes, folks. That's what he said. He saw the fear in Richardson Hitchens' eyes. He saw the fear in those eyes. That's what he said, you know what I'm saying? So Dana White could possibly be signing Richardson Hitchens as the days come. He's going to sign everybody, whoever they think that's going to be a star, a champion. They're going to sign him. Just listen and pay attention.
Out that he's the best in the world, and
we heard Jai Opataya. They're trying to strip him because he went over to Zuffa, and Dana White said they did everything right. So Dana White said he could possibly have a bunch of lawsuits coming because they're doing this to punish Jai Opataya because he went to Zuffa. That's why they're doing this. And they're planning on doing it to other fighters as well, such as Richardson Hitchens, which I was just talking about. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing this as punishment for these fighters that's going over to Zuffa.
Paid his sanctioning fees. They flew a guy out here and then, saying they were disrespected at the press conference. The belt was in front of him the entire time, and he held it in his hand when he did the face-off. The Zuffa belt was in the middle because nobody had it. He had the other two belts, and they were fighting for that one. So it's pretty clear what they're doing and what's going on, and I see lawsuits coming. That's what I see.
Since we were here, you've signed Conor Benn. Are there some other big...
Nah, this is Shakur Stevenson, where they asked if they're going to sign fighters such as Shakur Stevenson. Listen to what Dana had to say, and then I'm going to show you what Shakur Stevenson had to say.
Signings coming in the next few weeks that you can talk about.
I'm going to sign everybody that we think has the potential to be a world champion or that is potentially the best in the world.
Shakur Stevenson and Alexander Usyk, are they on that list?
Do you consider him to be one of the best in the world and could, yeah. I'm going to fucking sign everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody. And we're gonna end up doing more fights this year. I mean, this year, this has been such a joke coming into this business, and these people are so unsophisticated and so bad at what they do, we might actually be doing 44 fights this year just like the UFC.
Word. Now.
Oh yeah, I just seen
Here's
Abdullah
Shakur Stevenson.
about to fight Joe
First, I
Cordini.
want to say shout out to Hassan on Twitter. You know, that's his handler right there. But, you know, he was asked about the Zuffa, you know, because there was a rumor going around that he has already signed to Zuffa. So I'm going to let y'all hear from Shakur Stevenson's mouth right here.
How you got that fight going?
I got Abdullah winning by maybe stoppage.
Ooh. And after that, would you fight Abdullah at 35?
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to fight Abdullah.
Cause what is that? That's the WBO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good fight.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Be a good one.
What other champs are there? Him, Murataya, and the 2 vacant. Yeah, that would be a good fight right there. Not the next caller though.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Stella.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Shakur. So I just had 2 questions. My first question is, with everything that's happening with Zuffa, we just saw, you know, like Jay Apatei being stripped off the IBF
We
and
got
all of the
one.
sanctioning things that are happening. Is Zuffa something that you would ever be interested with now how big they're trying to become in boxing?
Damn, they stripped somebody who got stripped.
Jai Apataya, they didn't supposedly the IBF belt was on the line and the Zuffa belt, but they stripped it now. So
I
now
ain't
he's
gonna
only
lie, I
fighting.
be living under a rock. I don't be seeing what be going on,
Need
but
to get with the
I don't know
program,
nothing
Shakur.
about like what they doing. I haven't really been in
Get with the
tune
program,
to really
buddy.
speak too much on it. But if they in the business and they offering I saw that they offer somebody 15 million. If they giving that
Yeah,
type of
yeah.
money out, then shit, come
Okay,
talk to
yeah.
me. I'll talk to them.
I think that was Connor Ben. They gave him that
Within
one
a
fight
few
deal
weeks,
for
we're going to hear that
15 million.
To fight
Shakur
Regis.
Stevenson
Okay.
Regis, yeah,
has
he's fighting
signed
Regis.
with Zuffa Boxing. Watch. He's going, yeah. Jennebeck has been stripped of the IBF belt.
When will Rolly Romero?
Jennebeck has been stripped of his IBF belt, you know, due to PEDs and other things. He still get to keep the WBO belt, but he is stripped. So he got suspended from the WBO, and the IBF just stripped him, you know. The WBO should have did the same thing, to be honest, you know. So yeah. Jennebeck has been stripped. Hold on. Let me show you. Jennebeck, right there, has been stripped. The IBF has stripped Jennebeck for PED use and other things, and it's suspended by the WBO. They should have stripped him too, but they allowed him to keep the belt. You know, it is what it is. Now,
When
on to the
will
next
Rolly
thing.
Romero?
Rolly Romero. Now, we know he had signed the contract and sent it to Devin, you know what I'm saying? He made the deal. He was ready to go. He was ready to go to war, you know, ready to go fight. Now, let's listen to what Devin...
Back.
Credit to this video goes to Brian Custer on the Last Stand podcast. So let's hear what Rolly Romero has to say before we continue on with this Devin and Ryan Garcia part 2.
In the ring, defending his title.
We do not know that yet. We do not know.
I'm sure you got an idea.
I don't know. I mean, there's talks of this and that and all that stuff, but I don't like to really talk about that stuff because for some reason, the only one that gets blamed for not making fights is me, even though I'm the one that.
That's interesting you say that because, we had Bill Haney on the Last Stand just last week. Bill Haney said, I've been talking to Rolly Romero. I talked to his manager, Louis DeCubas. He says we have an agreement to fight May 30th.
We're going to get to the Ryan Garcia in a minute.
Whether it be New York, whether it be Vegas. But he says Rolly Romero can't back out of this one because, in his words, Debo is coming to town. Is that true?
But the contract was sent to them two days ago, and Bill kind of disappeared, went and grabbed milk. So
went and grabbed milk.
So you're. I mean, let's just say it like this, right? I don't really want to talk about Devin or any of that stuff because, like I said, the fight's not made. What is it to talk about?
All right. Now, before we get to that, y'all remember this though, right? Y'all remember the incident that happened during the weigh-in or the press conference of Ryan Garcia, not Ryan Garcia, but Teofimo and Shakur Stevenson, right, with Tiger Johnson and Devin's little brother and their whole team, you know, when they jumped Tiger, right? Well, Tiger is now a contender and not a prospect. And guess who he's calling out? Guess who he's calling out? Devin The Dream Haney. Devin The Dream Haney. He's calling him out. He wants to fight. That was a good video, too.
Devin The Dream Haney is going to a knockdown. For the first time in the
Y'all know who I want. Devin The Dream Haney.
He ain't gone nowhere. Tank is still here.
Davis
And I guarantee
and Cruz in talk for a rematch at 140. This rematch is going to take place at 140. They're in discussions right now, but the fight is going to be made. They're expecting around maybe June. You know, the first fight they had was a pretty close fight. Some people thought Cruz won it. Some people felt that Tank won it. Some people looked at it as it could have been a possible draw. But Tank ended up getting the win. And Calvin Ford has always wanted this rematch to run it back because during this fight, Tank Davis hurt his hand in the 5th or 6th round. And I'm guessing they was looking for a knockout, but Tank could not produce due to that hand injury. So Calvin sees this as unfinished business. So he wants to run it back. I don't believe Gervonta fully wanted this fight. I obviously think he's doing it for Calvin, you know. So now we can see these two running back, and I'm predicting that Tank Davis knocks out Pitbull Cruz this go around. If he doesn't, then I'll criticize, you know, because I believe this time he's going to knock Pitbull out straight up like that. You know what I'm saying? And Calvin been wanting this fight. So this video was posted. I'm pretty sure y'all done seen it by now. Posted by the Rise Podcast, affiliated with Tank and Calvin. So let's see what
something gonna happen. Everybody missed Tank fight. You know, when he come back, it got to be the right fight because we want to entertain. Things happen for a reason to make a person much stronger. One of the guys that y'all truly love is not in the mix right now, but he will be back in the mix. Y'all gotta remember, Tank been doing this shit since he was 7 years old. Sometimes you need that reset.
And this was posted by the Ring. You know, sources telling them that the fight is in discussion. They're in discussion, you know, and it's going to take place at 140 and not 135 this time. So hopefully Tank Davis stays at 140, but I highly doubt he'll stay at 140, you know, so because Tank is a little dude, you know, so we'll see.
that. Him being away, going through things that he's been going through, his crazy ass stuff, he looks happy. He looks happy. I can't wait.
Who, in your eyes, would be the opponent you would want to see him in the ring with?
I can't tell nobody that yet. You know what I'm saying? I already know who I would like for him to see just for a comeback. The person that I want to see him in the ring, that's the one we're going to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't say that. I think it's an easy fight. Everybody in
those
tune
who pay
with
attention
it.
knows that he
It's
gave it
being
away
promoted.
just then by saying
Right under
that.
y'all nose, it's being promoted. Y'all don't even see it.
Right under our nose.
I think that he's a...
Devin Haney believes that Gervonta Davis is an underachiever. What do y'all say about that? Is Tank an underachiever? Devin said that Tank doesn't want to challenge himself against the best of the best, the top guys. What do y'all think about that? Is Devin right about what he was saying about Tank as being an underachiever or no?
Really good fighter. I think that he's an underachiever. I think that he has so much talent. I think that his outside issues is stopping him from reaching his full potential, and him just not wanting to test himself against the best fighters in the world. There's a guy like Pitbull Cruz it's just a fight that no one asked.
So there's a lot
no
of
one
buzz.
asked for, right? Yeah, no one asked for that fight. For real. And then people say when he say no one asked for that fight, then people said that Devin wanted to fight Pitbull, right? Which is true. But when he wanted to fight Pitbull, Pitbull was a champion. So, you know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't Devin want to fight Pitbull if he got the belt in the division that he's in? We know Devin like to get them belts. Devin is all about the belts. Tank is not about the belts. He said it numerous times. So, that's why he wanted to fight Pitbull. Tank fighting Pitbull for what? For real. For what? He's already beat him. The only thing is to go back in there and fight Pitbull is to get a knockout. Now, if you go in there and fight Pitbull and it'd be a close fight again, then what could that mean? Now really think about this. Could that mean, even though styles make fights, but could that mean that Pitbull, Tank, and Roach are all on the same level? And they're always going to be close fights. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm going to look at it if it's another close fight again, especially having two hands this time. Now, that's what they're saying. Especially having two hands this time, Tank should be able to put him out, man. You know what I'm saying? So on to the next.
Of Isaac Pitbull Cruz, what's going to be...
See, they think the same thing I'm thinking. I'm thinking he going to get a knockout this time, bro.
different in a rematch? Tank and Isaac, what do you think?
I will let the fans find out. We know. Right, Kenny? Tank and Isaac. Oh, we'll knock his ass out.
Why does he say that? Why?
Why you say that, Kenny? He got two hands the second time around.
Big difference.
It's a big difference.
Man, put me in a cage.
Keyshawn Davis got a fight coming up. We're going to roll the tape and we'll let you hear it for yourself. He's called out, how many people? He's called out Pitbull Cruz, Louis Crocker, Oscar Duarte, Lamont Roach, Devin Haney. He said out of all them people, one person answered the call. And he's got a fight coming up and he's got a date. You know what I'm saying?
All that wrestling. Y'all see what I did today? I took out 200-pound nigga. Yee! Nigga, put me in the cage. Our show has done. I'll put on the show. Stop playing, businessman.
Keyshawn took down a 200-pound pro wrestler. They say he was a pro wrestler. I don't know. But he's 200 pounds, and Keyshawn took him down. He was surprised that Keyshawn was as strong as he was, you know. But Keyshawn put him down. Keyshawn is the next Terrence Crawford. Bullying boys. Keyshawn sparred Blueface. Keyshawn sparred Blueface yesterday, I think that was, or the day before. I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. He was giving Blueface the business, though. He was giving Blueface the business, man. Knocked his head. Knocked his...
Every name in the
All
book.
right, here we go.
Trucker,
this is where he say that he's got a fight coming up.
All of them, man. Any response?
I believe it's Lewis Crocker.
Anything?
Yo, I definitely got
because everybody else got a fight coming.
You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all that right now, and I'm definitely coming back sooner than y'all think. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all see me doing a little politic in the gym right now. It's politic, but I'm staying sharp for real. You know what I mean? So don't get that up, chat. I'm staying sharp. Got something coming up.
So can you give us
147, by the way.
I mean, I might be fighting you. Keep asking me all these questions.
It won't be at 140. It'll be at 147.
I guess you be doing your job,
I'm
right?
doing my job right now, too.
You be doing your job, right? Is it? Can you tell us, are you moving up or are you staying at 140?
I think I'm moving up.
Really, 147, huh?
Yep.
For a championship?
Yep. Would you?
Yep. Yeah, that was the beginning. You know, Richardson Hitchens weighing up on whether signing for Zuffa could cost him his IBF title, and it more than likely would, unless Jaya Opataya ends up suing, because like Danny White said, he sees some lawsuits coming from what they're doing. They're trying to punish their fighters for going over to Zuffa. So that's what the deal was with Jai and the IBF belt. So yeah, man. Hold on a second. Mm-hmm. And then Tiger Johnson called Devin. Now he said he want all of them though. He said he want Conor Ben, he want Ryan Garcia, he wants all of them. You know what I'm saying? But now we got the rematch. The rematch coming up, bruh. Jeez. Damn, I'm trying to find my shit. Now, what do you guys say about Devin Haney saying that Tank is an underachiever? Tank is an underachiever. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that man saying that about Gervonta Davis? Yeah, y'all sit on that. He said, Devin Haney said that nobody asked for this fight with Gervonta Davis and Pitbull, and said that He's an underachiever. He doesn't want to test himself against the top guys, like guys like such as him, Shakur, Gary Antoine Russell, you know, the top guys. What do y'all think about that? Let me know what you think about that, and I'll be right back. All right, here, right here, from Devin Haney's promotion. We're going to get this rematch September 5th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The fight is on. There was User Romero to promote this rematch. So this rematch is something that a lot of us wanted. And this rematch is something that a lot of us about to get. So shout out to Devin. Shout out to Ryan for finally making this happen, because we need it. and we're finally going to get it. Now, this is not a fake thing. This is a reliable, very reliable, more reliable than you can get with Devin Haney Promotions on Instagram. This was posted yesterday. So, this is the fight that we're going to get. This is the fight that we're going to get. So, and this is a fight that a lot of us has been waiting for, the rematch, to know for sure where we at with this fight and these two fighters, these two boxers. You know what I'm saying? So, because, with the ped situations and all that. So now we're about to see who's the better man really is. Because, some people don't think the peds is what helped Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney. And some people said it didn't. Some people said it did. So what I've been saying is the only way we figure this out if these guys run it back again. So now, according to Devin Haney's Promotions, I don't know why they would lie like this and say that the fight is on September 5th when they had Rolly in the mix. But as you can see, Rolly Romero did not, hold on, let me see, where we at?
When will Rolly Romero be back in the ring defending his title?
Before I say this, Rolly Romero, I already sent the contract, right? He already sent the contract. Bill was talking about the ball was in his court. He sent the contract and said no more ball in this court or that court. And after that, Bill didn't respond. Devin didn't respond. It's been 2 or 3 days. Nothing. I'm going to let you hear once again what Rolly had to say before we move on.
We do not know.
I'm sure you got an idea.
I don't know. I mean, there's talks of this and that and all that stuff, but I don't like to really talk about that stuff because for some reason, the only one that gets blamed for not making fights is me, even though I'm the one that,
That's interesting you say that because, we had Bill Haney on The Last Stand just last week. Bill Haney said, I've been talking to Rolly Romero. I talked to his manager, Louis DeCubas. He says, we have an agreement to fight May 30th, whether it be New York, whether it be Vegas. But he says, Rolly Romero can't back out of this one because, in his words, Debo is coming to town. Is that true?
Watch what he said.
But the contract was sent to them two days ago, and Bill kind of disappeared, went and grabbed milk. So,
see what I'm saying?
So I mean, let's just say it like this, right? I don't really want to talk about Devin or any of that stuff because, like I said, the fight's not made. What is it to talk about?
The fight is not made, is what he said. The fight is not made. But what do we have here? We have, from Devin Haney's Promotion, the rematch. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, facing one another. September the 5th, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. This is Devin Haney's Promotion, not just some random off TikTok or Facebook or X. It's his promotion. All right? So this rematch is on. It's on. The rematch is on. Now we get to see who the better man is. Was it the Peds, or was it that Devin Haney could not get away from that left hook in time? We will see how this fight goes down. And I don't want to hear That wasn't Ryan Garcia. I don't want to hear that wasn't Devin. I don't want to hear none of that. All right? This time, the weight will be right for Ryan Garcia. The weight will be right. And also, hopefully, he shouldn't be on pads. So this time, both fighters on an even playing field. So may the best man win. Some people feel like Ryan Garcia has Devin's number. You know, they fought how many times they done fought? Shit, they done fought like 6. Then they fight 3 times in it. Seemed like they fought more than that. But anyway, man, they was tied up. They was tied 3. Yeah, they was tied 3-3. Yeah, so they had fought 6. They was tied 3-3 in the amateurs. Then they fought April 20th, and Ryan Garcia won. Then Ryan Garcia won. So, but Ryan Garcia had pads in his systems and ended up getting the title taken and suspended for a year. I mean, they say he didn't have pads. Now they saying it was a setup. Now they're saying the whole thing was a setup. And, I mean, I can't look at it like that because why the hell did he admit it in court? You know, he pled guilty in court, said he did it. So what am I supposed to do, you know? What am I supposed to think when you admitted it? So, but that's in the past. I mean, it is something to think about if you're Devin Haney because you was the man in the ring with him that night, with him having Austrian in his system, no matter how much it was. He was the one in front of him. He was the one in the ring. So if you're in the ring with somebody and you find out they take steroids, you're going to believe that the steroids is what helped him. You're going to believe that. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't the eye strain that helped him, that's what he's going to believe because, you know, he has pads in the system. So this time it should be even playing field. And we'll see who the better man is that night when this fight arrives. So be on the lookout, man. You know, I don't know if September the 5th will be the official date, but this is coming from Devin Haney's promotion, official, Instagram, no fake, no imposter, nothing like that. No bot. This is real. Okay? So, I'm excited. I hope everybody else is excited to see this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because this has been a long time in the making for this rematch to happen. Because if it was the pads, Devin definitely need his get back. You know what I'm saying? The man need his get back. But if he go in there and it happen again, then Ryan just got your number, dog. You know what I'm saying? Ryan just got that number. But yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. You know, subscribe to the channel. I'll let your boy, man. Hit me up on Kick. Hit me up on Kick. Let me see. Let me post the link. Let me post the Kick link real quick. Let me post that Kick link up real quick. Glory, glory, glory. Man, Clarissa Shields said she would beat Rolly Romero. What's wrong with Clarissa, man? What is wrong with Clarissa Shields, bro? I'm about to post a kick link. Man, Clarissa Shields and she would beat Rolly Romero in the comment section, in the chat. What's wrong with Clarissa, man? Go over there and follow that. What is wrong with support? Clarissa Shields, bro? Show you support by following that. I ain't asked for no cash, no money, or nothing like that. I just need follows. I'm about to post a kick link. I'm under 200 away from 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. In the comment section, in the chat. What's wrong with Clarissa? So yeah. And let me know if y'all getting any echoes, man. Because I'm new to this double stream thing. I'm streaming on Kick and YouTube. And ever since I've been doing that, I've been getting some like echoing. They say pause the stream over on Kick, but not pause it, but mute it. I did, but it seems like I'm still getting some kind of echo problem. Man. Go over there and follow that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is looking to be rematching in September the 5th, according to Devin Haney promotion over on IG. Once again, this is not a fake. This is not a bot. This is not an imposter. This is the real deal. At Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Rolly Romero, he sent the contract, but he never got a response back. So I'm assuming that what they were doing with Rolly Romero just promoting this to promote this rematch. You know what I'm saying? So the rematch is on, boy. Who y'all got in these rematches, though? Who y'all got? I got to ride with Devin Haney, man. You know, I already know what it is. What's understood don't need to be explained. You hear me? Yeah. What's understood don't need to be explained. I'll let you boy. Yeah, man. Ryan Garcia said he was going to beat him again, though. He said Ryan Garcia said this time, you would never box again. And he said, I'm finishing you. I'm finishing you. What if you go out there and do the same thing, bro? What if you go out there and do this? But I did notice during that Brian Norman Jr. fight with Devin Haney, he did fix that. You know, when he jabbed, he always leave himself open. Yeah. See, he seemed to fix that. And I did see Brian Norman kind of catch him a little bit with that left hand. And I don't know if that's the reason he started clinching like he clinched. They got a 7-minute video of Devin Haney clinching during that fight. A 7-minute video of Devin Haney, nothing but clinching from Devin Haney. I don't know if that started the clinching because I saw it. He caught him with a left, and I was like, damn, boy, Ryan might catch him again because Ryan Garcia is fast as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. We just have to wait and see. You know? Now, if he beat him this time, we can't be blaming no pads. Can't be blaming no pads, bro. Hopefully Devin can get his get back, though. Hopefully he can get that get back. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see. Yeah, hopefully he can get that get back, man. What the hell happened to my goddamn shit? Yeah, but yeah, man. The rematch seems to be on September the 5th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, according to Devin Haney's promotions. So y'all ready for that rematch? Are you ready for that rematch? We got 2 rematches coming up. Tank versus Pitbull in discussions right now for part 2. Both of them calling it unfinished business. You know, Calvin Ford pretty much let the head out the bag, saying that the person he want to see him fight is the person they're fighting. And we already know it. We've been paying attention to Calvin Ford. Calvin Ford has always said and been saying that he wants to run it back with Pitbull. That's the only fight he want right now. That's what he's looking at. So, you know, and Mike Carpenter as well spoke about it, saying that it's going to be at 140. You know what I'm saying? So, look for that possibly in June with Tank and Pitbull Cruz. I'm looking for Tank to knock Pitbull out this time. If he doesn't knock Pitbull out this time, then I'm going to have to criticize it. You know, they ask, how do you just justify this fight? And that's my way of justifying the fight, is that Tank is going to knock Pitbull out, and that's what it is. But if he doesn't knock Pitbull out, then I'm going to have to criticize that, because he could have followed Roach, who actually was in a draw with him while beating Pitbull. You know, if anybody should be rematching Pitbull, it should have been Roach and not Tank Davis. But since they want to go that route, I want Tank to knock Pitbull out. I want him to knock Pitbull out. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. And if he doesn't, then we're going to have some problem. You should be rematching Lamont Roach if you're going to be rematching anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, Lamont is the one that got the draw. He beat Pitbull with one hand, allegedly. I mean, I'm not feeling the dude hands. It's not my hand. I don't know Tank. I haven't seen Tank. They could be seeing anything. But his hand was hurt that night. He hurt it around the 5th or 6th round, which is why he didn't get the knockout, which I believe, if his hand was hurting, and that's why I'm running with, he going to knock him out this time around, because he's going to have 2 hands to work with instead of 1 hand, you know? So, yeah. Now back to Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, part 2. This information came from Devin Haney's team themselves. Devin Haney's promotion, as you can see at the top on IG, they posted it yesterday sometime. This fight will take place, look like, at Allegiant Stadium, September the 5th. On September the 5th, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney too. Ryan Garcia should be clean this time, you know. Should be able to make weight. Shouldn't have a problem making weight. 147. So we good there. And you know, make sure he clean. It look like he's gonna follow through with it because you know they got the fight. So all he got to do is stay clean, which I believe he will. I believe he will. I don't see him doing it this time. I don't know what happened, if he took it intentionally or what. I don't know. You know, that's over and done with. Devin Haney trusted him to get in the ring again. So that's what it is. They getting in the ring again, and we're going to see who's the better man is. Yeah, he is Trailblazer. Can't you see? Can't you read, bro? Can't you read, bro? This is no fake. This is not a fake. And why is Rolly saying that the fight
when will Rolly
isn't made with him yet?
Be back in the ring defending his title?
We do not know that yet.
I don't know, man. Y'all got to pay attention.
We do not know.
I'm sure you got an idea.
I don't know. I mean, there's talks of this and that and all that stuff, but I don't like to really talk about that stuff because for some reason, the only one that gets blamed for not making fights is me, even though I'm the one that,
That's interesting you say that because, we had Bill Haney on the Last Stand just last week.
That's why he's
Bill
saying
Haney
it's not.
said,
The fight
I've been talking
with him isn't made
to Rolly
yet.
Romero. I
That's
talked
why
to
he's saying
his manager, Louis DeCubas. He says
And then Devin Haney's promotion is posted September the 5th at Allegiant Stadium. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, September the 5th. Yet Rolly Romero, who sent the contract already, is saying that the fight isn't made.
Agreement.
It's happening.
The
Haney
fight
is
May 3rd.
fighting Ryan Garcia, bro.
Whether it be New York, whether it be Vegas, but he says Rolly Romero can't back out of this one because, in his words, Debo is coming to town. Is that true?
But the contract was sent to them two days ago, and Bill kind of disappeared, went and grabbed milk. So
you,
I mean, let's just say it like this, right? I don't really want to talk about Devin or any of that stuff because,
See,
like
he
I said,
knows.
the fight's not made. What is it to talk about?
He know what it is. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this, right? Tiger Johnson, when they jumped Tiger Johnson. Well, Tiger Johnson got a new video out calling out Devin Haney. See Craig on his gloves. He's not a contender no more. I mean, he's not a prospect no more. He's not a prospect no more, so, he wants Devin Haney. He wants Ryan Garcia. He said he want all of them. But y'all know who I want, and that's Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the fight is on, bro. Yeah, the fight is on. The fight is definitely on. Let me make sure y'all see this shit good, cause you might not can see what I'm talking about. Let me make sure y'all can see this shit. Hang on. Hang on a minute, man. Cause y'all ain't, I be on this shit. I be on this shit, boy. The fight is happening. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I got you. Just wait a minute. 1 second. I'm going to put it up there so y'all can really see it. Because that's just the cover. Yeah, I'm going to put it up here so y'all can see it. See what I'm talking about? Maybe y'all can't see it from right there. Man, what the fuck? Hold on. All right, let me. All right, there we go. There we go. I don't know if y'all could have seen it from there, but this is what was posted on Instagram right here. This is what was posted on Instagram right here. See this right here. Devin Haney's promotions. Right there. That's who posted that. It wasn't no gimmick. It wasn't no bot. It wasn't no troll channel or nothing like that. Copycat. It's the official Devin Haney Promotions. Posted it last night. And as you've seen in that video a little bit ago, Rolly saying that the fight hasn't been made. Bill hasn't responded. Neither has Devin or his team. And then they go post this. Come on now, y'all got to catch up. Y'all got to catch up, man. You know what I'm saying? So the fight is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. What I want to know is who y'all got. Who y'all got this time around? Who y'all got this time around? Shall we know? So yeah. Yeah, it's going down, man. We got two rematches coming up. Tank and Pitbull. And we got the rematch with Devin Haney and that boy, Ryan Garcia. To find out who is the better of the two for once and for all. Once and for all. We're going to see who's the best out of these two. Yeah, don't forget, y'all. Don't forget to look down in the chat. Follow me on Kick. Follow your boy on Kick. I just launched over there a couple of days ago. Need more followers. Less than 200 from 1,000 over here. Help your boy out. Join the community and let's get lit. You know, let's get lit and stay lit. Right here on Fight Side TV. Holla at your boy. I'll let you boy. Did y'all hear about Shakur Stevenson? Could be signing with Zuffa. Dana White said that he's going to sign everybody when asked if he's going to sign, such as fighters like Shakur Stevenson, Alexander Usyk. He said, do you see Shakur as one of the best in the world? Then he said, I'm going to fucking sign everybody. That's exactly what he said. And Shakur said, give him a call when he was doing a live with her son. I'm finna show y'all this though. I'm finna show y'all this. And he said, hell yeah, here you go. He's a free agent right now. So he can do whatever he wants. You know, he's a free agent. So let me show you what he said. Here's Dana right here.
Since we were here, you've signed Conor Benn. Are there some other big signings coming in the next few weeks that you can talk about?
I'm going to sign everybody that we think has the potential to be a world champion or that is potentially the best in the world.
Shakur Stevenson and Alexander Usyk, are they on that list?
Do you consider him to be one of the best in the world and could, yeah. I'm going to fucking sign everybody. Everybody. And we're gonna end up doing more fights this year. I mean, this year this has been such a joke coming into this business, and these people are so unsophisticated.
Let's rewind that back because
Since we were here, you've signed Conor Benn. Are there some other big signings coming in the next few weeks?
And then I'm gonna show y'all what Shakur Stevenson
that we
said.
think has the potential to be a world champion or that is potentially the best in the world.
Shakur Stevenson and Alexander Usyk, are they on that list?
Do you consider him to be one of the best in the world and could, yeah. I'm going to fucking sign everybody.
He said he gonna sign everybody. He gonna take everybody away.
We're gonna end up doing more fights this year. I mean, this year this has been such a joke coming into this business, and these people are so unsophisticated and so bad at what they do. We might actually be doing 44 fights this year, just like the UFC.
And here's Shakur Stevenson with what he has to
Abdullah
say.
is about to fight Joe Cordina. How you got that fight going?
As you just heard, Abdullah Mason is about to fight Joe Cordina, which Shakur Stevenson was once going to fight Joe Cordina, but whatever happened, he ended up fighting Josh Padley.
I got Abdullah winning by maybe stoppage.
Ooh. And after that, would you fight Abdullah at 35?
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to fight Abdullah.
Because what is that? That's WBO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good fight. That'd be a good fight.
Yep.
Yeah, what other champs are there? Him, Murataya, and the 2 vacant. Yeah, that would be a good fight right there. Not the next caller, though.
Now, here's where you about to talk about Zuffa.
Go ahead, Stella.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
He's going to sign with
Hey,
Zuffa.
Shakur.
Watch.
So I just had 2 questions. My first question is, with everything that's happening with Zuffa, we just saw, like Jay Apatei being stripped off the IBF and all of the sanctioning things that are happening. Is Zuffa something that you would ever be interested with now how big they're trying to become in boxing?
Damn, they stripped somebody who got stripped.
Jai Apatei, they didn't. Supposedly the IBF belt was on the line and the Zuffa belt, but they stripped it now. So
I
now
ain't
he's
gonna
on
lie,
fight.
I be living under a rock. I don't be seeing what be going on, but I don't know nothing about like what they doing. I haven't really been in tune to really speak too much on it. But if they in the business and they offering, I saw that they offer somebody 15 million. If they giving that type of money out, then shit. Come talk to me. I'll talk to them.
I think that was Conor Benn.
Come talk to me. If they giving out that kind of money like they did Conor B, come talk to me.
Regis.
That's
Yeah,
what
he signed
Shakur
Regis.
just said while doing this interview with her son on X. Y'all go follow her son on X. But yeah, he's gonna He's going to sign, bro. Dana White said he's going to sign everybody that's on that level, championship level. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said, bro. And Shakur Stevenson just said give him a holler. He'll talk to him, and not just talk to him if the money right, and the money should be right. If they're giving Conor Benn $15 million to fight Regis Prograis, then imagine what they'd do for Shakur Stevens. Imagine what they would do for Shakur Stevens. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting real out here for these other sanction bodies. You know, he was talking much shit about those other guys, PBC, all of them, bro. Bob Arum said he been in the game for 100 years and only had one fight or no fights. So yeah, man. It's going down. So back to the Haney, Devin Haney. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right. Back to this Devin Haney shit. And Ryan Garcia. Like I say, this was posted yesterday by Devin Haney Promotions. And hold on. All right. My Devin Haney's Promotions. That's where this was posted at on Instagram yesterday, September 5th. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. By who? Who posted that? Devin Haney Promotions. That's who posted it. It wasn't a troll. Nobody putting fake news out. It's actually them. Now, if it doesn't happen, then that's on them. It ain't on me. That's on them. Because it's them. You know what I'm saying? But the fight is happening, bro. It's happening. We just waiting on the official announcement now. That's why Rolly Romero hasn't heard anything back. That's why Rolly Romero hasn't heard anything back. People like, oh, he expect for them to sign the contract a day or two before. Well, they didn't sign the contract. He sent it already signed. So his side of the field was done. He was just waiting on them. Once he did that, he didn't hear anything from Bill, didn't hear anything from the team, nor anything from Devin. And then yesterday, we get Devin Haney's Promotion posting this, as you can see on the screen, on IG. Allegiant Stadium, September 5th, with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia facing one another. Now, that don't look like they're saying, why wouldn't it be Rolly? Why wouldn't it be Rolly and Devin instead of Ryan? That's the fight that's supposed to be being made right now. Not this, as we know. But they posted this. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia yesterday, after Rolly Romero sent them the contract, after Rolly Romero had signed the contract, after Ryan Garcia wasn't acting right and not giving not being realistic on negotiations, and now yesterday they post this. Why would they do that, bro? If they're not planning for this fight to happen, why would they do that? Somebody answer that. Somebody answer that. Why isn't that Rolly Romero instead of Ryan Garcia? Since Rolly Romero has already signed the contract and waiting for them to sign the contract, after trying to make the fight with Ryan Garcia, after Ryan Garcia wasn't being realistic about how to go about things, according to Devin Haney. Well, he said if he's not going to be realistic, then they moving on. They're going to go fight the guy that beat Ryan Garcia. But after Rolly sent the contract, they haven't responded. As you can see what Rolly said on the last stand with Brian Custer, the fight hasn't been made. He don't want to talk about it, you know, as he has a feeling that they won't make the fight. And then they post this yesterday, which says Allegiant Stadium, September the 5th, not May 30th, September the 5th. And it's got Devin Haney facing Ryan Garcia instead of Rolly Romero. And this is coming from Devin Haney Promotions, official promotion. Why would they do that if they weren't planning the fight? That'll make them look bad. Here in May, yeah. Well, it's coming from their official page. I put it that way. It's coming from their official page. I put it that way. Devin Haney's Promotions on IG. They posted it yesterday, which the post might be gone now. But I got it in time. It was like 20-something hours, I think, when I went and got it. But it's coming from Devin Haney's Promotions. Allegiant Stadium, September the 5th. If it wasn't real, then why would they post that after this Rolly Romero thing? Rolly Romero sent the contract already, signed. Now the ball is no longer in Rolly's court, as Bill would say. And after he sent that contract, nothing else was said. And Rolly Romero was on Last Stand saying this, that the contract is not signed, nothing signed. The fight has not happened yet. And then we get this yesterday from Devin Haney's Promotions. Once again, Allegiant Stadium, September 5th, facing Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney facing Ryan Garcia. This is official Devin Haney Promotions. That would make them look bad for posting that, right? Right? So, yeah, the fight is more than likely to happen, man. Cause that if it wasn't any truth to this, that wouldn't be up there he wouldn't be facing Ryan Garcia. He'd be facing Rolly Romero. And it wouldn't say September 5th. It would say May 30th. You know what I'm saying? So expect this to go down, man. It's going down. Now we can see who the better man is. You know, no pads. Everybody at the right weight. So it's an even playing field. Now we can see if it was our stream or it wasn't our stream. Because, you know, people think it was and some people think it wasn't. So the only way we figure out if it was or wasn't is if those two get back in the ring together and look like they're about to do that September the 5th, is the date that they're looking toward. You know, that's probably not the official date, but, you know, could be. But, yeah, so now we can see who the better man is, right? So, yeah, now we can see who the better man is. Who y'all got? Who y'all rocking with once this fight gets started? Who y'all got? I'm looking for Dev to get his revenge, man. I'm looking for Devin to get his revenge. Get his get back. Because like I said earlier, I believe he done fixed that, you know, when he jab and always got himself open, you know what I'm saying? From that Brian Norman fight, seemed like he might have fixed that. You know, and I'm pretty sure he's still working on it. Because Ryan Garcia is lightning fast. You know? So, if this fight wouldn't have went down, they was talking about a potential matchup with Ryan Garcia and Brian Norman Jr. But it look like this is going down, though, because I don't see why Devin Haney Promotions would post this if it wasn't anything to it. You know, just like we think there's something to Rolly Romero, they should have been posting Rolly on May 30th facing Devin Haney instead of Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, subscribe. Holla at me on Kick. We just launched over there a couple of days ago. Look in the chat and you'll see the link for the Kick. You know, I need some followers over there. 200, less than 200 away from 1,000 subscribers over here on YouTube. You know, we're trying to get it in, man. Join the community and let's get lit and stay lit. When you come to fight side, you came to the right side. You heard me? Holla at your boy, man. It goes down. It goes down, man. So, yeah, man, I'm excited for this because I wanted to see this. I want to see Devin get his get back. Or can he get his get back? You know, I want to see if he can get his get back, at least. You know, because we'll never know what the real deal is until they get back in the ring. We'll always wonder and assume shit. We will always wonder and assume if the fight didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad that it's going to happen. According to Devin Haney's promotions, it's going to happen at Allegiant Stadium September the 5th. Devin Haney gets his get back. Ryan proves that he's better man. We shall see. September the 5th, if that's the official date, which it should be the official date, could be the official date, whatever. But I don't see them playing around like this after doing all this with Rolly Romero and then post this with Devin and Ryan facing each other and got September the 5th at Allegiant Stadium. That'll make them look really bad. That'll make them look like us, just putting out shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's not happening. Not like that. So, I mean, I ain't saying us as like I just put out shit. Nah, I'm just saying, you know, like they know what's going on. They part of the team. You feel me? So yeah, man, it's going down September the 5th. That's gonna be a big fight. That fight is gonna be bigger than the last fight. It's gonna be a big fight, man. Watch. You know, this is gonna be like, it's gonna be some race shit in this. You know, from what Ryan Garcia did, you know, about the George Floyd thing and what he hates and all that about black people. I'm not here to say the man's racist and shit, blah, blah, blah. But you know how it is, bro. When a person does stuff like that, shit, my people gonna see your ass as racist, bro. And they gonna want your ass to get whooped. And vice versa. The people that are, you know, on that side are gonna be looking for Ryan to do what he did to Devin the last time. So, you know, and this fight has a story behind it, bro. It's going to be bigger than the last fight. It's going to be way bigger than the last fight. And this was the fight that Devin Haney had to make. You know? It was the fight that he had to make. He needed to make. Point blank period. I'm glad he's doing it. I just hope that he come out ready to go. You know, they didn't have a smart game plan to go up against somebody like Ryan Garcia, is the way I see it, you know. But this time, Dev gonna come correct. So this time, if Ryan Garcia beats Devin Haney, it's gonna be deserved. It's gonna be deserved. Cause they ain't gonna let his ass they ain't gonna let him get through without taking no tests and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So look out for part 2. Part 2 coming soon. The fight that we've been waiting on. The battle at Allegiant Stadium on September the 5th. Haney versus Garcia 2. Who you got? Who you rolling with? Let me know in the comment section. Who you got? Who you rolling with? You got knockout? You got decision. I got a decision. Devin Haney. Devin Haney wins by decision. I don't know. You know, it's possible Dev can get a stoppage. Because, you know, this is 147. And Dev been showing some more power than 135. He went from 135, being called pillow fist. Then he went up to 140, dropped Regis a couple times, if not more. 47, he dropped Brian Norman Jr. So, who's to say that he don't get a stoppage? Or maybe drop him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, it's going down, man. Devin Haney Promotions posted yesterday. Allegiant Stadium, September the 5th, with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia facing one another. If this wasn't anything to this, why is it not Romero and Devin Haney facing one another instead of Ryan Garcia? Why would they do that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't make a believe out of all of y'all, motherfuckers. I don't go around talking false shit. If you see me posting anything that that's false, then start watching your favorite network too, because they post what I post. Even if I post it first. You know what I'm saying? But this is going down. This is going down. Hold on, man. I'll be right back. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but Devin Haney's team promotion, Devin Haney Promotions, posted on Instagram yesterday, Allegiant Stadium, September the 5th, with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia facing one another. You know that we all know that Rolly Romero was in talks, you know. He even sent the contract, signed and everything. And after that, he haven't heard anything from Bill, the team, or Devin Haney. You know, he was on The Last Stand with Brian Custer the other day, yesterday, I believe. And he was saying that the fight hasn't been made. And all of a sudden, yesterday, this is posted on Instagram. Devin Haney's promotion, Allegiant Stadium, September the 5th, is going down with those two facing each other. If it wasn't happening, that would be Rolly Romero over there, and it wouldn't say September the 5th, it would say May 30th. You understand what I'm saying? So this fight is more than likely is about to go down. Finally, we get the rematch, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia 2. Now we get to see who the better boxer is once and for all. With no pads, right weight, no excuses. So let's get the ball rolling and get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? Who you riding with? Who you in the corner with? I'm riding with Devin The Dream Haney. Hopefully he can get his get back. You already know what it is. What's understood don't need to be explained. You heard me? So let's get the ball rolling and let's get it on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. We got 2 rematches coming up. We got Tank Davis, Pitbull going down, you know, maybe in June. Who knows? But it's going down. They're in talks right now, you know, for mid-June, midsummer, I mean. So that's going down. How do you justify that fight? Well, I see Tank coming back, you know, with 2 hands this time instead of 1, like that last fight. He hurt his hand in round 5th to 6th round, so he didn't get the knockout. Cabin Ford been wanting that fight for quite some time because he feels like it's unfinished business. So you know what the unfinished business is? That man is looking for Tank Davis to knock that little man out. So if you haven't seen a pit bull go to sleep, you're about to see a pit bull go to sleep when he get hit by them bombs from that tank. You know what I'm saying? So be aware. It's going down, man. You know what I'm saying? We get this rematch that we've been waiting on. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, you know, like I say, Rolly Romero. He done his thing. He wanted to fight, showed he wanted to fight, but, you know, the tables turned after he sent the contract. So now some people expected maybe he was just using Rolly to promote this fight. You know, it could be. But I know darn well Devin Haney's promotions, official, that's their people. They know what's going on, and they post this Allegiant Stadium, September the 5th. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney facing one another. If that wasn't nothing, then we should be focused on Rolly, right? That should be Rolly facing Devin Haney, but it's not. It's Ryan Garcia. So it's going down. So may the best man win. We're going to be on an even playing field this time. No pads, at the right weight. So tell me who you rocking with, Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia? Like I say, what's understood don't need to be explained. Devin Haney, you got to get your get back, bro. Let's get it. All right, man. It's your boy. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'm going to keep you updated, you know, with the right shit, with the right news. Here on Fight Side. You come to Fight Side, you came to the right side. Holla at your boy, man. Hit that chat up. Follow me on Kick. I just launched a couple of days ago. I need some followers over there. I'm less than 2,000. I'm less than 200 away from 1,000 over here on YouTube. Holla at your boy. Subscribe. Join the community. We gonna get lit and we gonna stay lit over here. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you come to Fight Side, you came to the right side. Till next time, keep it real with yourself and with others. Salute.
Look, I just been keeping my poise. Made by the million, but still unemployed. They text me about green, but not on Android. She not my shawty, she filling the void. I make the sounds that cut through the noise. He think he a man, but he chillin' with boys. Put down the liquor, start drinking LaCroix. The pain wasn't choice, but now I rejoice. My uncle had told me that I was the one. I played the shit smart, now my bragging and dumb. Lil' shawty had hit me, said she